Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. I'm not sure how long it's been since I've posted, maybe a week or so. You're in a different location again because I'm fighting with the light. I think you remembered that I said that I don't have curtains in my house, so today's pretty bright, so there's lots of sunlight, but we'll work with it. What have I been up to? I did mention that I started a big project, so I've been really working on that, and what I'm going to show you today is all stuff that I've made in between the big project. All right, the first thing, the hat. Do you all remember the hat? Yes, the hat that I thought I could rock. So this was the original one. I did not take it apart because I know lots of guys that might think that, who might think that it's funky and wear it. So, but I did make the smaller one. And it was funny because, okay, so this is the preschool one and it fits. It fits. I don't have enough yarn left to make a pom-pom. I'm not sure if I will. But the funny thing was, everybody mentioned, or so many mentioned that I had it on backwards. I'm going to show you that I didn't have it on backwards. Because it looks even more ridiculous the other way. This is what it looks like. It's not what I had intended. And I was complaining to my husband. I was saying, why can't this work? Why doesn't it look good? And he said, maybe because it was made for kids. It probably was. Even though she has adult sizes on here, for some reason I can't rock it. That's okay. I made it. I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to go out and buy a whole skein of yarn just to attach a pom-pom. Yeah, so, but I have conquered it as much as it's going to get conquered, so that's done. What else? I have finished the knitted scarf, and I've blocked it, and to no avail. It is still curling. I did not weave in the ends because I think I'm going to attach a crochet border to see if that'll work, but like I did block it. No, it doesn't, it's not working. I can't remember the yarn. It's a Lion brand yarn that I got in the Secret Santa bag. And yeah, so I don't know. I loved knitting with it. And something odd, I've never come across this before. I've worked with this yarn before, and I think the third skein, I made a cotton candy slouch out of the third skein. The third skein seems very different in feel. The color is exactly the same, but it felt different while crocheting versus knitting. I enjoyed knitting with it. I did not enjoy crocheting with it. It felt, I don't know, scratchier, harsher, and even still feels harsher. And I'm gonna have to throw this one in the washing machine and see what happens. But it's the same yarn, but it feels very different. Very, very different. So you'll probably see the scarf again once I attach a crochet border to it. Yeah, because that's not cool. All right, so I've done that. What else have I done? Oh, I made a Chubby Bunny. This is a free tutorial by Valerie at Old Soul Crochet, and I followed her. And oh, I'm sorry, the lighting is really bad. And it's made using Bernat blanket. I had blue, so that's what I used. And a little tail. I think it might be actually, I think the tail is crooked. Oh my goodness. I think the tail is crooked. This is why I don't do amigurumi. I'm not very good at it. But I guess if you practice, everybody would get better at it. I was pleased with the tutorial. She's very thorough. Amigurumi is just not my thing. But I did promise myself I was going to make 2 more. The Amaneko cat, and because Laurel is urging me to try it, and Valerie's owl stuffy. And then I'll probably never make any more amigurumis unless I get hit, you know, bitten by the amigurumi bug. But so far, not really. But it's cute. It's cute. I don't have any little kids in my life to pass this on to, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. But he's kind of cute. I did okay. So that, oh, speaking of Valerie, she interviewed me last week. I will leave a link for that video. She posted it yesterday. I will leave a link for that video down below. Yeah, I had a tendency to ramble a little bit. I was nervous. I don't know why, but I was nervous. So it is what it is. But I will leave a link anyway if you want to go check it out. Now, that's all oh no, I've been sewing. So I've been trying to make, what are these? These are called, I think they're called tea wallets. I'll leave the link for the tutorial that I followed. Really easy, but again, I'm not a very good sewist, so still not exactly as the way it was intended. Like, this is a little big, and I know lots of people use these snap buttons. I had a hell of a time figuring that out. Okay, so you go to the fabric store, and I bought I guess they're like pliers kind of thing, and the snaps. And I asked the lady, and I said, this is what I want. I want these snaps. I need the tool to put them together. Sell it to me. She did. That's all you need. That's all you need. I tried and I tried. It wouldn't work. So I get on YouTube and I'm watching these videos, and it turns out I'm missing a piece on the tool. It's like a little rubber grommet or something that you put. So the tool that I had was for metal snaps, and then to do the plastic ones, you have to have these plastic little, I don't know, grommets or cushions or something to put on. Well, I didn't have that. No wonder it wasn't working. But at that time, you know, I wasn't sure, so I packed it all up, went back to the fabric store, and I said, listen, you need to show me how to do this, because I spent a lot of money on this, and I don't know how to use it. So they were really kind and showed me how to use it, and then they also realized that it was missing the little parts. And I'm telling you, this little part, there's two little rubber grommets, I guess, or whatever, cost me 10 bucks. The tool was originally $46, and my fabric store was having a 50% off sale, so I paid $23 plus another $10 for this thing. That's an expensive set of pliers. Anyway, figured it out, and I don't know, like, these snaps are good, but they kind of stick, like, you know, it's not, I don't remember ever snaps being quite hard to open. But anyway, I got it working, and this is the second one that I made. My first prototype was sent to Laurel to see what she thought. Hold on one second. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first one, or the second one, and I've learned a few things. Learned how to use the snaps. But anyway, this is what a tea wallet looks like. It's a little dodgy, but that's okay. And I also learned, I had that tool, and it had like a rubberized handle, and I put it down and I put the iron close to it, and it kind of melted a little bit of the plastic. Didn't realize that until I go to iron this, and it got all dirty from the rubber, just spreading that glue all the way around. But anyway, you learn, right? Learn, don't put plastic or rubber near an iron. So, but I'm quite pleased with this. I'll probably use this for myself, and then I'll keep practicing and getting better at this, and yeah. So got that done. That's all I got done, besides the big project, but I figured I'd show you some mail that I got. The first thing that I got was, Carla, bless her heart, she sent me, I'm so glad I'm on her radar, because this one talented woman, she sent me her oh come on, focus, her St. Patty's Day cards. She created these. And I've seen other podcasters show them as well. And it says here, they're always after my lucky yarns. And inside it says, may your gauge be correct and your yarn not free, not as in K-N-O-T. Happy St. Patrick's Day from me, Carla. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I think it got to me a little after St. Patty's Day, but that's okay. But inside were two stitch markers. One of them is a 4-leaf clover, and the other one is a Celtic knot. What I like about these is they're easy to open. They're earring, like they're for your ears. It's amazing. It's great. I love it because it's so easy. You know how you have the stitch markers and sometimes they get stuck. Not with this. This is perfect. Love it. Anyway, so I got that. Thank you, Carla. That was so nice of you to think of me. Hey, no mucking around. No mucking around. You want to come up? Come on up. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness, the old man. Oh, the old man wants to come and say hello. Your paw's in my shirt. Okay, so the old man. Sorry, he's part of the family. Okay, what else did we get? Huh? What else did we get? We did get another package from another podcaster, and she happens to be a fellow Canadian. Okay, Zeus, you can't be this excited, okay? You need to calm down. Yes, calm. The podcast name is Sunshine Leclair, but her name is Donna, and she, okay, Zeus, you need to come and sit here. Come on. Oh, no, don't give me a hard time. Sit. Good boy. Yes. You give me good boy. You're a good boy. What was I saying? She's been on for a while, but a lot of her previous videos, she just recently started doing crochet vlogs, but prior to that, it was junk journaling or journaling in general. And so she sent me this. Now, first of all, it came with a card, which looks like an old seed packet, which I love. I love that. It's so pretty. And then she also gave me 2 knitting needles because she says I just started knitting. Now, I got a question with regards to these knitting needles. You knitters out there, so when I have a hard knitting needle like this, is this the width, like, is my project can only be up to this wide? Is that how that works? If you know. So I'm looking forward to trying these. They're light, they feel good, so we'll see. But she also sent me, she also has an Etsy store, which I'll leave down below. She sent me a journal, and look at the picture on that. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's covered in butterflies, and inside there is a page marker, which ends in a heart. Hopefully, anyway. So she said that I could make notes or whatever in it, and it's got little hearts inside. Oh my, gold hearts. So love that. And then she sent me some markers, or keepers. One of them is an owl with this gemstone, and the other one is a bird inside a bird cage. But my favorite, Donna, I don't know where you got these, but I love them, is a bird paperclip. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I love it. I want some more. I guess I'm going to have to keep an eye out. I rarely go to business sections of stores. So anyway, that was very, very kind of you, Donna. Hopefully, and she happens to be somewhat close to where our cottage is. So hopefully, Donna, we can get together for lunch this summer, or maybe go do some shopping. That would be nice. All right, and the last thing that I got in the mail, So it turns out that my name was drawn in the Love Your Stash cals, and I got a prize. I just got it in the mail today. And what did I get here? Hold on. It's Love Your Stash cal from Hannah at the Cozy Cottage. And look at the card. You guac. Yes, I do. And it's funny, it couldn't have come at a better time. I think it's told a few people. I am 2 weeks now meat-free. I think you all know that I've had some issues with my joints, and I'm not a pill popper. I don't want to do that. So I've been doing a lot of research over the last couple of months, and it turns out that meat or animal products is a huge inflammator. So I'm taking baby steps. I can't go straight up vegan. I just don't have it in me. So I've taken out meat. And we'll start with that, and then I'm gonna do that for a month or two, and then if I'm, feeling okay, then I'll start with the dairy. I'll cut out the dairy and the eggs. I started with meat because I'm not much of a meat eater anyway, so it's pretty easy. I've been looking for recipes and inventing recipes. It's great. I feel good, but it's only been 2 weeks, so I can't say whether it's working or not, but we'll see. Anyway, all that rambling just to tell you that this card is amazing because I've been eating a lot of avocados, the good fat. So I've got avocado in my blood right now, and the card came that I guac. Yes, I do. Anyway, the other thing that was in here was a whole bunch of boy hooks. Now, Susan Bates is my favorite, but I do use boy as well. But what I like about these, I don't know, I've never seen these before. The handle is, it's not foam and it's not rubber. It's like a combo in between. Almost like it might be moldable. I don't know. It feels really, really good. Feels really good. So I'm looking forward to trying these, but I got a whole bunch of them. Like, let's see here. 3.75, 5, 5.25, 350, 425, and 575. So, right in the middle. It's awesome. Thank you. And then I got this beauty. Look at this. And it's pretty accurate color. And it's spring. Sorry, there's people home. Everybody's making noise. This is from Acorn Willows. I don't know where they're from because there's nothing on the card. This is called First Frost. First Frost, it kind of looks like spring to me. I don't know, maybe spring is yellows. I don't know. And this is 80/20 Superwash BFL, which I think is blue faced Leicester, and nylon, 400 yards fingering. Anyway, I love it. I love it. It's thin though, wow. Anyway, so I gotta think of something to do with that. But by far, my favorite is she sent me one of her dodgy bags. She calls it a dodgy bag. I haven't found any imperfections. I think she did a great job. But I think that we're all a little harder on ourselves. And I always say, I wish we could see ourselves through other people's eyes. But anyway, and it's got little bird houses with birds on it. How friggin' adorable is that? I love it. I love it. It's a drawstring, box bottom. I absolutely love this. This is awesome. The bird, oh no, they're cuckoo clocks. Oh, that's so cute. I just noticed they're cuckoo clocks. They're so cute. Thank you, Hannah. I am so glad your comment picker liked me, because I like everything. And that's it. That's all I've got for you. Now, what else? Oh, locale's almost done. Monday I get to pick, and I'm going to make a change, because my initial thought was that I didn't think it was going to be as great as it is. My initial thought was I'll pick one random person from the FO thread, and I'll pick one that's gonna impress me. Did not even think that there was gonna be way too many that impressed me. I don't know what I was thinking. I honestly thought there was gonna be one standout, but there isn't. There's many, and I can't afford to send something to everybody. So now I'm gonna change it to 2 randoms, so that everybody gets a fair shot. I apologize for that, but like, you guys all have to go take, if you haven't looked at the creations that are on there, you have to. Like, people are so creative, like unbelievable. The stuff that's in there is like, whoa. And I mentioned some people have posted their bags, their not so perfect bags in that thread as well, in another thread that I have, which is quite impressive. I love it. There's one on there that, and forgive me, I don't remember the name right now. But she said it was her first bag. I'm like, what? My first bag looked nothing like that. Didn't even resemble a bag. That's pretty impressive. Anyway, so that's gonna be the change, and I'll be back on Monday to do the random draws for that, and to kick off the next cal. The next cal is gonna start the same day. It's gonna go April 1st. I still haven't figured out how long. I'm thinking maybe a month, how long I'll leave it open. So Karen and I have been trying to come up with names. The idea is, because it's spring, we wanted something like wearables, like a scarf or a shawl representing spring. Either, you know, finer yarn so that I can steal your ideas, or in color, you know, like whatever you think spring is representative, pinks and greens and blues, whatever you think spring is, whatever colors you think represent spring. So that's going to be that. So we were kind of, you know, like scarves and shawl cal, scarf and shawl cal. So the first name that we thought of was, or it's got to be a spring, right? So first name we came up with was Sparf and Sprawl Cal. I still like that name, but it sounds too much like barf. So we're just gonna leave it at Sprawl Cal. So spring shawl, sprawl, get it? Or am I the only one to think that's funny? Sprawl. Sprawl Cal is what it's gonna be. And we're gonna kick that off on Monday. I'm gonna open up the chatter thread on Monday, and then probably a few days later or a week later, I'll open up the FO thread. But the idea is gonna be a scarf or a shawl that is spring related. So spring, shawl, sprawl. We're gonna leave out the sparf, okay? Anyway, yeah. And the last thing that I wanted to add to this was, a while ago, I think you all know the lady Karen. She sent me some beautiful gifts. She requested for me to do a granny scrap throw for her. Excuse me. And I did. So I sent it off a couple of weeks ago, and right before I sent it, I took a little video clip, and I'm gonna attach that at the end of this video. And that's that. Anyway, that's all I've got. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend coming up, and we will talk soon. Hi YouTube land. I figured I'd take a quick little video. Don't mind I'm in my pajamas, but of the scrap GAN that I made for a very dear friend, Karen. I think you all know Karen. She did the embroidery Raggedy Ann and Andy bags, denim bags, and she made me the beautiful red sparkly shawl that gets used almost daily. And I wanted to thank her in some way, and I wanted to make her something, but then she sent me pictures of the stuff that she makes. So she's a quilter, or she crochets, she does it all. And then I felt self-conscious going, I couldn't possibly make anything that's that nice. But, and I said that to her, and she says, no, I really would like one of your scrap GANs. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yes. Yeah. So anyway, I've been working. It took me a while because, as you all know, scraps take a while. But it is done. Okay, I'm gonna stand back. It is done. It's quite large. I mean, it's not large for a bed, but it's good enough for the couch. You know, you cover yourself up. Anyway, so that's gonna, I'm getting ready to ship it off today, and hopefully I'll be able to show you this. Well, I guess if you're watching this, then she's already received it. So yes, I did one of my scrap gans, got rid of a few pounds of yarn, and I'm hoping that she enjoys it. And that's that.